Dear viewers, I have created a new channel. In this channel, I would publish videos on history. Uh, Before starting today's topic, I will request you to like and comment in this video and subscribe this channel. Now let us start today's topic. Today's topic is on the Kalinga War. It was the 7th year of Ashoka's coronation, that is 261 BCE, when Ashoka had managed all the inner conflicts of his kingdom and taken the frontier extending policy of his previous generations. He decided to bring the eastern coastal parts of the Indian subcontinent under his rule. His first target was to conquer Kalinga. According to the point of views of different historians, the possible reasons for taking this decision were firstly to undertake the riches of Kalinga and its copper mineral resources. Secondly, to make good relations with the southeastern merchants, because the Kalinga region herself had good relations with the southeastern traders. Thirdly, to know the clever administration tactics of the Utkalas, and the last reason was to fulfill his grandfather's wish, because Chandragupta wanted Kalinga to be under the Mayurians. But he failed. Ashoka didn't wanted to conquer directly but make allied relations with Kalinga. So he sent a messenger in the court of the Kalinga ruler, namely Anant Padmanabha, but he was directly rejected. Ashoka now decided to wage a war against Kalinga, so he gathered his troops and forces. About 2 lakh soldiers were gathered by him. The Kalinga ruler Anant Padmanabha also gathered 1,50,000 soldiers to build a stern defense against the Mauryans. It was one of the most bloody wars during that time. About 1 lakh lives were taken and from the side of the Mayurians, and about 1,50,000 were taken from the side of the Kalingas. The results of this war was so harsh that the battlefield of Kalinga, adjacent to the Mahanadi river, was converted to a graveyard. According to different historians, about 0.25 million lives were affected as the result of this war. The war was so bloody that even Emperor Ashoka was left into deep sorrow. Within an year and a half, Ashoka turned into a Buddhist under the initials of Upagupta, a Buddhist monk. By the 13th Rock Edict, Ashoka told sorry to the residents of Kalinga and described his sorrow, and also vowed to them that he would never participate in an war. So this was our today's video. If this video was informative, then like and comment in this video, and don't forget to subscribe this channel.